Hey guys, it's John here. So today I just wanted to talk about how I got my first SMMA client for my agency. So first off, I wanted to talk about the things I've done, such as starting my Instagram, getting my Facebook ready, getting my website ready, and then of course getting the Google Analytics set up for my website and getting my Facebook ad manager set up and running. So it took me a little over 2 months to get all that done and ready, as far as getting all the website and social media pages set up, as well as the learning and the background while I'm also getting everything set up. But overall, I don't feel like 2 months is a terrible timeline. So now it's really a matter of getting the clientele and really starting to get my services out there. One of the things that I did that really helped was getting a scraping for email lists and phone numbers from places which I did in the automotive industry, which is going to be the niche that I'm specializing in, which I highly recommend specializing in a niche. That way it'll make it easier in the long run. You can kind of see where the pitfalls and the good points are as far as your ads manager goes and all the ads that you run. So when I did the email scraping and the phone number scraping, all I did was go to Fiverr. I paid $30 and got a total of 1,000 emails, phone numbers, the name of the company, their website, and it was only $30 for 1,000. So overall, I don't feel like it was a bad price. There are some websites that you can use that are free and do the scraping yourself for all these. But for me, I just felt like it was an easier option. That way I didn't have to learn how to do all these, and I'm sure I will in the future. And that way I can also do a video on it for you guys, show you how. But overall, I feel like $30 wasn't a bad price, and this is ultimately how I found my first client, which I did free. I just did it for the referral, and that way I could get the practice. But I reached him through email marketing, and overall I feel like it was a really good experience. It did have its interesting points, but really I ended up getting 2 total ads done with him, one being a carousel ad and one just a standalone picture ad. The picture ad ended up with a 9 ROAS and the carousel ad ended up with a 13 ROAS. So overall we ended up with great results. So to get to the main point of the video, the main thing when you're first starting out that I feel like you should do is go ahead and, whether you do it by yourself or get somebody from Fiverr or some like freelance.com or something, just some type of freelance website, and just have somebody do it for you for a low fee, something like, I believe 500 was $20, 1,000 was $30, so it's really not too bad of a price considering how many emails and phone numbers you get access to. I haven't tried any cold calling, but the cold email outreach got me 2 clients that ended up reaching out, one of which I didn't end up getting closed, but it's a learning experience, and then the other which I was able to close. But so far, overall, I don't feel like it's bad. $30 for it doesn't seem like a bad price to me, but this is really where I would say, from experience, this is where you should start, is by reaching out. And you may not have the experience yet, but really just telling them, hey, this is what I've learned, this is what I can do, and honestly giving them the free trial so that way you can get the experience and show them the results. Showing them the results is ultimately going to be the main thing, and the easiest way is to simply do it for free, offer a free trial, whether that's a 2-week trial, 1-month trial. I just feel like that is the main point in which you're going to have to do to get started. And that is the point that I did to get started, and so far it's been working out for me. Finally, I want to wrap it up by saying that getting the Google Pixel lined up correctly is a big point which you should really focus on. Knowing how to accept the access for the ads manager through your client, that was something that I struggled with and I can make a video on. But making sure you know where these things are, so that way it's just that little bit of professionalism, and that is something that I wish I would have known. I wasn't able to find any YouTube videos on, so I most likely will end up making a YouTube video on this. But overall, I feel like that's the great starting point, and it's what I did and it's worked for me so far. So I hope you liked the video. Please like and subscribe, and let me know if you have any questions as far as your SMMA business goes. and that way I can make a video on it as soon as I possibly can.